Either that or just trying to go ahead and make Gimmer a little bit extra cash by making these YouTube thumbnails be Gunner. Hello, YouTube.
Yes, we always appreciate donations and offerings to the Gimmer
To
Church.
the content gods.
Yes, to the content gods and the Church of Gimmer.
So right now, getting started here, Pink Fresh's Sephiroth has been a character that he's been working on as of late. This is a terror. He already has taken quite a few dubs with his killer. He actually smacks the projectile back. Return to sender. Can't do it with stealth burst, though.
I have never seen that in my life.
Also, that is insane.
That was anime. Like that was a cutscene. That was like a Smash Brothers intro cutscene.
Oh, for sure.
It's like not actual gameplay.
But the stealth burst actually interrupting Pink Fresh's recovery again. One wing comes in clutch, gets the back throw. DI out and down. Good DI by Caleb. Has to rinse and repeat. This time air dodges and lands with a hitbox. Good aggressive gameplay there by Caleb. Earns some stage control, but just for a moment before Pink Fresh takes it all back.
And aside from trying to swap back that, what is it called? Subtle burst? Silent burst? Stealth burst. Aside from trying to smack it back the first time, he's done a great job of avoiding it.
Was that an up tilt?
That was up tilt, I believe. Yes, actually. That thing is deceptively strong.
That it is. So right now, Pink Fresh kind of in a hard disadvantageous state all of a sudden. And continues to get juggled, almost killed off the top at 60.
And Caleb had the right idea. He just was facing the wrong way. That would have kept going if he had been facing the other way.
It feels like Caleb is doing a really good job just playing around these hitboxes. He understands that at mid-distance, if you just stick and shield, what is Sephiroth going to do? You know if he's not facing you, he's going for that back air.
Yeah, until again.
Punishing Pink Fresh for trying to land with neutral air.
Pinpoint accuracy on it, too.
Okay. Fall from the Angel platform with hitboxes. Tried and true.
Classic. Okay. I'm so used to Samus, I thought after the charge out he was going to go for the tether grab. Unfortunately, not going to see that. Or fortunately, depending on who you are.
Now, the shield is low. I have seen Pink Fresh get shield breaks on stream before with this character. That down smash is a threat as soon as you get tapped like once by a back air.
I don't know. I think Caleb has not demonstrated too many habits, and I think everyone's giving him a lot of credit right now, saying that you're not
version.
Yeah.
Barely missing with the neutral air, though. This is the problem, is when Sephiroth has his last stock and he's going to be playing the entire rest of the game with one wing, or threatening to do so at least, it can be very difficult to count him out.
Is that how it works?
It's basically, there's a whole calculation here based on how far you're behind, and it doesn't necessarily go away if you get a kill if you're far enough behind.
Wow, I never knew. But it does eventually go away if you're like close in percent, right?
If you're close in percent, yeah, exactly. So this may not be, see right there, he's still got one wing despite the fact that he has the kill. It is remaining for a little bit longer perhaps. We'll have to see if Pink is going to be able to convert a kill while he has this power, or if it's just going to be sticking around for just a couple extra percent.
These forward smashes doing work. And that forward air, is it auto spacing? It's not auto spacing. He's falling back on the bomb, unfortunately. Yes, keep doing that. Oh my gosh. Pink. He
tried for the down air, not going to get it, but he gets the re-grab on the roll-in.
Look at this momentum Pink just got.
Tried for that delayed up B, gets the pivot grab again.
Look
this ledge pressure is
momentum
insane.
Pink has gotten. This might be his game. It's anyone's game at this moment.
He just walks away with the back air. One wing is gone, so no triple jump anymore. Pink can't quite finish the stock before his power-up ends, but look at the sharking attempt.
He tried.
But gets the down tilt, just forcing another ledge trap situation, and then the up tilt on the roll-in.
Oh my.
Caleb rolled too many times in a row, and Pink Fresh got the hard punish that time.
Wow, that was just beautiful. Yeah, you could see the moment Pink just shifted the momentum in his favor.
It was, that one wing did so much work. And then it shows off how good of a ledge trapper not only Sephiroth is, but Pink Fresh is. Those reset pivot grabs were just so hard for Caleb to deal with. And if he tried like a standard getup, he was just going to get forward tilted and die free.
Yeah, wow. I'm still thinking about it. That was really good. Caleb, with his work cut out for him, he's staying me gunner.
I respect it. This is still best of 3, so we'll have to see if Caleb can just extend on the lead that he built for the first 2 stocks. He had Pink backed into a corner, but just couldn't land that finishing blow when the opposing fighter was against the ropes.
And Pink, obviously, way better player than I am. I thought he was going to get up and forward smash again. Caleb definitely didn't pull that out ever again, even though it was a really good option the first time. I guess it was more of like a huge mix-up.
Perhaps he was afraid of the counter. That is a really powerful tool for Seth.
But spaced, I mean...
True. Max space, they shouldn't have to worry about that, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
But here we go. Again, Caleb starting off with the lead. But all it takes is apparently Pink to just smack a few of those bombs back at you to bring it back.
One up air going to connect, but Caleb just gets back down. Tries to set up the a little bit of the camp game, but just Pink's ability to just open you up with these forward tilts is insane. But you just have to be so reactive depending on what Seth is doing and what his placement against you is.
Sephiroth is such a badass of a character.
Oh, yeah. This character is worth it just for the inclusion of the music alone. Like, I hate the fact that we got another distance demon, another massive sword character.
Time out. But I have issue with that.
What?
That you have, this is Sephiroth. Does he not get a pass?
Sword characters. I can't deal with it, man.
Because of your
I'm a Mario main at heart.
Oh my
Get him away. Also, he killed my main in the cutscene. Yes. When they did that, I'm just like, really?
Because he's Sephiroth. What is going on, Scabs? Anyways, I'm going to pretend you didn't say that because we're commentators. Perfectly even set. Scabs, you're still cool in my mind.
So, all right. Thanks, FAX. So, I really think that the problem is that when Pink Fresh actually comes down from the Angel platform, his hitboxes are so big that Caleb just hasn't been able to get away. It's twice now we've seen where like Pink Fresh, he falls out of the Angel platform, says, "I'm invulnerable. Here's a hitbox that covers half the stage. What is your response, sir?" And Caleb just like, "I guess I'll die."
Well, he is privileged with one of, if not the biggest swords in gaming.
Oh yeah, this is like you thought Cloud was overcompensating.
No. How do you sheath that thing? Does it ever get sheathed?
I don't think he has one.
No, I don't think so either.
Tries to the up tilt there, but missing ever so slightly is Pink Fresh. Just trying to get the aggressive up B, but it actually trades with the bomb and he dies. That's hilarious. The tiny little hitbox of that bomb gets popped by the up B and ends up taking Pink Fresh's stock.
It led to it. He actually got taken out by the stealth burst, which I was shocked he still traded with it. He smacked the mine back. I'm surprised. Wow. Anyways, great awareness from C.Kaleb to take advantage of that situation.
And now forced to the corner here is Pink Fresh. Caleb has definitely adjusted his gameplay, and he's no longer getting just blown up by Pink at low percents here. But Pink's got one wing. We've seen this before. He does get forward smash. Is that going to do it? Yeah. It will.
And one thing to note is that Caleb stopped throwing out those mine bombs at like double jump height. So Pink never got an opportunity to just play baseball with him.
Never got a chance to swat it away, and instead Caleb swats away a Pink Fresh in a 2-stock victory. It felt like we didn't see the one wing.
Yeah.
It just, in game one, it was Pink Fresh made an amazing comeback, forced him to the corner with one wing. All of a sudden could not do that here.
And we got to see it. A big part of Pink's comeback in game one was him swatting back those bombs. Caleb with the presence of mind to say, okay, that was my weakness. I'm not going to give him the opportunity. In game two, if Caleb keeps up his gameplay tight, then Pink Fresh might be in trouble. But he is not a top player for no reason. Okay, never mind. He just switches characters.
Yep, this is, hey, that was really nice. You forced me to game 3. Main's coming out.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd see the adaptation from Pink, but no, instead we get his main. And, you know, Caleb getting a little taste of his own medicine with we got to see earlier him switching to his Pac-Man on game 3. Pink Fresh returning the favor.
So now it's going to have to be a bit of a question here. This matchup isn't one that I think either of these... I don't think that Pink Fresh has really a ton of experience with, purely because we don't have a top-level meat gunner in region. But right now it feels like this is a character that can actually scrap with Min Min at range, which is impressive. Does get the up B, but gets clipped once. It manages back, though, as Kaleb.
Yeah, as her namesake suggests, she definitely has range. That said, we haven't seen any reflectors from Pink Fresh, which is definitely an option he has.
True, it's a little committal now. It's a little bit slower after the nerfs, but still certainly an option. I'm curious if he's going to use that against Charge Shot, but it feels like Caleb just hasn't really been using it.
No, instead opting for those...
Stealth bursts.
Stealth, thank you. I was about to call it something completely different.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I have to look it up. Who the heck
Burst.
knows what this move is called?
I was going to call it Subtle Missile.
That's actually a pretty good name for it, too.
No, it's not. I'm just making things up. But man, Kaleb has been keeping him on the ledge for like the last 10 seconds, not letting him get back. Okay,
he was holding out on that one. It feels like he was trying to run away when the Megawatt Hammer just like grazed his nostril.
And that's the worst, when you're like, I know what you're going to do, I'm going to run away, but you time it literally at the worst possible second.
Or your character's like turn around, gets it.
And you're DIing into the blast zone.
Exactly.
Unfortunate.
Pushing the character back there is Pink, but Kaleb, undeterred, still going to maintain strong corner pressure with these bombs. Gets forced to center platform, but again, it feels like Pink is getting like a hit every now and then, but Kaleb really needs to get this kill. Kaleb just keeps resetting time and time again, but is unable to land anything resembling a killing blow.
I mean, at this rate, it won't even matter. He'll just breathe on him, and Pink will have to have a meeting with the blast zone. 171 is Pink. It's his turn to ledge trap. Unfortunately, pushes his Kaleb back to center stage, and he will be forced in the corner and die because of it. Okay.
Yeah, it feels like Kaleb's just picking his spots really well with his bombs.
Yeah, he is. And I think we're noticing it's a lot harder to reflect back those mines, unlike Sephiroth, who could just jump and press A. Great parry, but unfortunately still jumps into the mine. Wow, these guys are dodging each other. See, exactly what I mean. He tried to reflect that bomb back, but couldn't because you just have to be so pinpoint precise with Min Min's arms. That could be a huge factor in this because it has been the deciding factor.
These too. Look at that, just like dodging over everything. And Pink Fresh had both the arms extended, so wasn't able to respond.
Yeah, great.
Finally connecting there with the Megawatt Hammer is Dex, looking relatively healthy on the stock given the percentage that he died at the last one.
Exactly. I mean, and precise when he needed to be.
Agreed. Down tilt into a neutral, trying to get some free platform pressure, but Kaleb stays strong in shield. Back throw, Empowered Dragon now, so this is a dangerous.
And where it was looking so much in Kaleb's favor, and not so much maybe, but enough. Now Pink Fresh has taken all the momentum. That's unfortunate. That goes nowhere if you reflect it.
Yeah, that's a shame, but at the very least you don't have to deal with it. Forcing Kaleb off stage again, trying to get some clip.
You're dead? You're
Doesn't
dead.
have the double jump, so Pink Fresh gets it. A 2-stock reversal with the switch to Min Min. So that is going to set up our top 4 qualifiers here. That is the last of winners quarters. That is Pink Fresh, Peanut, ZD, and Alternus advancing onto winner side of the bracket for top 8. We have a little bit of a delay there on loser side of bracket with Wood actually playing up against the loser of that match. I believe we're going to have ZD versus Alternus up next, while Peanut is going to be versus Pink Fresh. And I know